Okay, so I was thinking one day about Stephen Hawking. Because I used to hear about this thing called Neuralink a lot. Something Musk was associated with. They were like, it's another bunny train. Yeah, just playing with one. I taught him to shoot up some fireworks, and that may be the same one thing mission accomplished. I'm not sure. But, Neuralink. So they're going to implant chips in your brain and blah, 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 blah. You know, I like to help people. Like, I never saw that as, like, a bad thing. You know, they were meant to, you know, like, stimulate nerve cells and do all kinds of things to help people. But I stopped kind of hearing about it because I was thinking about Stephen Hawking. Like, because he was so brilliant, right? You know, but he was wheelchair bound, you know, he couldn't really speak, he couldn't, you know, do all that stuff. How did he get his ideas out? Because I'm sure not all of them were before, you know, he was paralyzed or whatever. I don't know the complete story. You know, how did he get all his ideas out? You know, they made special equipment for his brilliant mind. So why weren't we using it for anybody else? Because that kind of, he would have had to have been able to, like, you know, like double click or something, you know, with his eyes, or like, you know, because I don't think he had the mobility in his fingers. Well, you know, some people, like, you have to turn up the sensitivities really high because they have very limited mobility, but they're, like, really controlled with the limited mobility. So there are ways to do it. But, like, I haven't even heard about Neuralink in a long time. And I'm going to take that as kind of a good thing. Not that it wasn't a brilliant idea, and that, you know, like, it wouldn't help a lot of people. It will. But I just think we can do it in a natural manner where we don't actually have to do brain surgery and implant chips and stuff like that, using light and frequency and sounds and stuff like that. So, you know, maybe that's why we haven't heard, or at least I haven't, but, you know, there's been some stuff going on. Yeah, so, but I did see, like, the Tesla wheelchairs and stuff like that, and when I was at Fish Trap Lake, it was, you know, it was mostly trail like this. You know, there wasn't really places to park, even at the state facility place or whatever at Fish Trap Lake. So, you know, but there were all these handicapped people coming out there with, you know, these motorized vehicles to lift different, like, functions they were having out there, and I was like, how amazing is that? Because they wouldn't have been able to do that before.